All right, today we're going to move on to surface area. So surface area has to do with three-dimensional figures, but it's not cubed. Okay, so we're not necessarily talking about all three of the dimensions. We're talking about the area of all the individual sides added together. So that is actually one way to calculate the surface area of anything. Is to find the area of each face and then add them together. But we have a formula that's going to make that a little bit easier. So our learning target is I can find the surface area of prisms. So surface area is the area of all sides, which are really called faces, added together. So we are not talking about the inside. So an example would be like wrapping paper or a cereal box. Okay, a cereal box is three-dimensional, but we don't care about the inside. It's not solid, it's hollow. All right, so surface area of a prism. Surface area is equal to P times H plus 2 times the capital B. So what we're doing is we're taking the perimeter, so P equals perimeter of the base, multiplying it by the height of the prism, and that accounts for all of the sides, but doesn't include the bases. So then we have to add two bases because a prism has one on top and bottom. So capital B is the area of the base. All right, so find the surface area at the prism at the right. First thing you need to do is establish your base. Now with a rectangular prism, you could use all different sides as the base, but you have to pick one in order for the formula to work. So I'm going to choose this bottom piece right here as my base. Oops. Okay, now surface area equals P times H plus 2 times capital B. So here we go. Let's figure out what all of our pieces are. Okay, so perimeter. Perimeter of the base. So perimeter is when we add up all four sides. So we have 4 plus 3 plus I have to add 4 for that one there plus 3 over here. The perimeter of that is 14. Height of the prism is this 5 here. Now area of the base, I'm taking the area of this rectangle, so I'm doing length times width, which is 4 times 3. So the area of that base is 12. Now we come back over here and plug it in. Perimeter is 14. Height of the prism, 5, plus 2 times the area of the base, because we have a base down here, and then we have to add in the one from up here. So 14 times 5, 70, plus 24 equals 94 centimeters squared. So remember, it is still area, so we're still using squared. All right, next I'm going to help you out with the surface area of a triangular prism. This one's a little more difficult. So let's write out our formula. Surface area equals P times H plus 2 times capital B. I need a perimeter of my base, a height of the prism, and the area of the base. So what shape is our base? It's a triangle, so we want to make sure that that's what we're using. Perimeter, from here, here, and here. So we have a 5 plus 5 plus 6, 16. The height, remember the height is the distance between bases. Okay, so that is 12. Now the area of the triangle is going to be 1/2 of our little base, which is 6 times the height, remember, is right here. Okay, I need to find that. Well, to find that, I'm going to use the Pythagorean theorem. So over here, I'm using this triangle with 5. I want to find the height here. Now, what is this length going to be? Well, it's not the full 6, it's half of that. So Pythagorean theorem quickly. 25 equals 9 plus h squared. Subtract 16 equals h squared. H is equal to 4. So now we can plug it in here. 1/2, 6 times 4. 6 times 4 is 24, so the area of the base is 12. Plug all of these pieces in here. My perimeter is 16 times a height of 12 plus 2 times the area of the base, 12. 16 times 12, 16 times 12. Sorry, my calculator's plugged in, so I have to get to it. 192 plus 24 plus 24, 216 centimeters cubed. Excuse me, squared. All right. Finally, we have, they want us to find the lateral area and the surface area. We are only going to focus on the surface area. The lateral area is actually just this chunk right here. Okay, the lateral area is when you don't include the bases. So find the surface area of the prism. Surface area of a prism is perimeter times the height of the base plus 2 times the area of the base. I need a P, an H, and a B. Perimeter is working with the triangle. So this triangle is a right triangle. So to find the perimeter, I'm going to do 3 plus 4 plus, well, I don't know that piece. But since it's a right triangle, I can solve for it. I know that 3 squared plus 4 squared equals, we'll just say x squared. 9 plus 16 equals x squared. 25 equals x squared. Take the square root. X, that final piece, has a length of 5. So I can add a 5 in here, and I get 12. Now the height, the distance from this base to this base is 6. Now I'm doing 1/2 the base of the triangle 3 times the height of the triangle 4. So I get 6. Plug it all in. Surface area equals 12 times the height of the prism 6 plus 2 times 6. 12 times 6 is 72 plus 12 gives me 84 centimeters squared. All right, good luck, guys.